everybody, welcome back. Now, for me, one of the very best parts about amateur radio is experimenting. A lot of people like to just go out and buy an antenna, put it up in the air and, you know, call CQ. For me personally, I really love the experimenting side of it. Making your own antennas, making your own radios. I haven't done that yet, but I really want to, and I do plan to make my own little radio. Just a little QRP, low power radio, and experiment and see what I can do with low power, you know, 5-10 watts. But no, for me, I'm getting that bug of making antennas, and as you can see here, I've got a new radio, a Kenwood TS680S, which is a HF radio, because I've always been interested in the 40 meter band, which is 7 megahertz to 7.2 megahertz, and mainly because it's a busy band a lot of the time. Even at night times, you get some really good propagation, and you can talk many miles. So I've been experimenting, making my first proper antenna that I'm going to be using, you know, on a daily basis, that will stay up mostly permanently in my garden. And so let's jump outside of the shack here, and I'll show you my antenna. And the best part about it is it's cheap. That is what I was going for here as well. Yeah, I could throw away 100-200 pounds on an antenna, whatever, but experimenting on the cheap as well, that's what makes it even more interesting for me. So I've done this, and I will break down how much it cost me, or how little it cost me to get me on a 40 meter band. So let's jump out there, out the shack here, into the garden, and I'll show you my antenna. Okay, well, this is my antenna setup. It's on a 11 meter, which is, I think, is about 38 feet. Telescopic pole here in my garden. And if it'll focus, the two upper legs, they're the wires to the Inverted V. The bottom green ones, they're just little guy wires, basically, to stop it swaying so much and put so much pressure on the wires. But that's my antenna right there. It's just, like I say, a fiberglass telescopic pole. And all I've done there is I've 3D printed a dipole center, and the wires coming down are just eBay speaker wire. You cut it to the length you want, and you strip it in half, hence why you've got black this side and you've got red that side, look, because it is literally just eBay speaker wire. Obviously I trimmed it slightly too long on purpose, so that way then you can trim it to the correct length. But then all I've done is 3D printed some insulators, found out my length and then trimmed it, and obviously there's my guide wires there. So if I ever need to take the antenna down, I can just slide the pole down to the floor, and my antenna will just dangle along the fence here, and I can use the pole for something else. And then, you know, when I want to put it back up again, I just put the dipole center through the top of the pole again and just slide the pole up. And obviously they'll just go up with it. So you don't really have to spend much to get on the air. Really, this is tuned for the 40 meter band. This is a half wave. So each leg about 10 meters long, just over 10 meters long. And so yeah, that's literally all it is. It don't take much to get on it at all. Let's get back into the shack, and we'll connect it up to my Nano VNA, and I'll show you what it's at right now. Give me 1 minute. Okay, here it is, connected to the Nano VNA, and obviously this is for the 40 meter band, so it's 7 megahertz to 7.2, and right in the middle of the band there, that is 1.32 to 1. I'm not sure if you can see that. Yeah, 1.322 to 1. Obviously, the lower this line is to the bottom, the better. But this I can absolutely live with. This is just run off eBay cheapest speaker wire. eBay's cheapest RG58 coax. I bought 11 meters, or 30 meters. Bought 30 meter RG58 coax for about £12. And so all in all, with a little bit of 3D printing for the dipole center, you know, all in all, I've got on a 40 meter band for, well, for less than £20. Really, £20, or was it $22? I think, for the American friends out there. So yeah, obviously you need the telescopic pole anyway, but if you're into radio and you're into tinkering with antennas, you're most likely going to have one, aren't you? Everybody has one. I mean, I've even got a spare one as well, sitting in the corner of my shack here. But that I can absolutely live with. It's brilliant. Let me show you it on the air.
And Mike 7, Sierra X-Ray Tango. Alan, are you still with us? November 2, Kilo Echo Delta.
Yeah, Roger, my friend. Mike 7, Sierra X-Ray Tango returning. Yeah, I'm still here listening.
Oh, Alan, I'm glad you're still with us. You sounded even better than you were before. Yeah, they're hearing you. They were coming back to you. And it's a shame. I don't know what your noise level is like over here. And I know it's very early in the morning. And you can see everybody. We're here every night. We usually start about 2200 hours Zulu. And we run until we run out of gas usually, okay?
Yeah, roger that, friend. Thank you very much. I will be sure to check out the website. Unfortunately, it's 3 o'clock in the morning for me here in East England. I'm soon going to be ready for my bed. I'm quite surprised that I'm reaching many people, to be fair. I'm on 25 whiskies, 25 watts. I'm just on a vintage Kenwood TS, which is Tango Sugar 680. That's been fed 25 watts into a inverted V dipole that I made out of speaker wire from eBay. QSL?
QSL, Alan. Well, I tell you, it's nice to have you here joining us, and you know, hopefully you come back again. Conditions aren't the greatest tonight, but like I say, on the East Coast here, I hear you pretty good.
So there it is, guys. I'm on the air on a 40 meter band as absolutely cheap as possible. eBay's cheapest speaker wire, eBay's cheapest RG58 coax, and it works. It works exceptionally well. I've now had contacts in America, Germany, France, Belgium, many countries so far, and haven't had it up in the air very long. So as you can see, it works very well. Didn't cost me very much money, and I had absolute great fun building it, and I'm having great fun on the 40 meter band. So that's what, to me, what amateur radio is all about: experimenting, having fun, trying new things, building things yourself, the whole DIY aspect of it. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving it so far. And obviously that antenna is tuned for the 40 meter band, but if you have an automatic antenna in tuning, which I do right here, you can get on other bands as well. I mean, I've had a contact now in my log from a 20 meter band, which is 14 megahertz, 4 megahertz. Just use the antenna tuner on it with the same antenna. So this is great fun. I absolutely love this hobby. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. 7 Freeze.